The Aging Services Division and the Center at the Heights want to assess the needs of older residents. They are providing an opportunity for seniors to share their thoughts on town facilities and services.
The town of Needham was fortunate enough to receive, through the help of the state delegation, including State Representative Denise Garlick, an earmark in the current year's state budget to help study the security, accessibility, and space usage at the Center at the Heights, Needham's senior center. The town has partnered with the Gerontology Institute at UMass Boston, as well as the Institute for Human-Centered Design, to formally assess how we use the space at the Center at the Heights, what spaces are really in high demand, what spaces maybe are not in quite as high demand that we could reprogram or reuse. We're also focusing on the use of space and whether it's accessible to people of all abilities. We want to make sure that the Center at the Heights is accessible to everyone. And we also want to make sure that staff and patrons are secure. So we are looking at the security of the building as well. In addition to focus groups and key informant interviews and tours, the Gerontology Institute at UMass Boston and the town of Needham are conducting a survey to understand better how town residents use the Center at the Heights. Town residents who are age 60 and over should have received a postcard in the mail with a link to a survey. It's fairly brief. It should take you about 10 minutes, maybe 15 at the most. And it asks what programs you're interested in, how often you've used the center, what you've found has been helpful at the Center at the Heights, and what you think might need improvement. It's fairly simple questions, but it's designed to help the town and UMass Boston better understand the needs of the community and make sure that we can meet those needs and hopefully exceed them too. Residents need to complete the survey by June 12th, but as I mentioned, it's a brief survey, so if they have a few minutes now, it would be a great time to log on and complete it. We really appreciate the feedback from the town. One of the ways we can get better is by understanding our residents and their needs, and by making sure we can meet those needs. We're particularly excited about having the Institute for Human-Centered Design help to look at the accessibility of the space. We want to make sure that the Center at the Heights is accessible for those of all ages. We have taken some steps in that direction, including some services for visual impaired individuals, including Braille computer interfaces, as well as some hearing impaired services for hearing impaired individuals with technology. But we want to make sure we are constantly thinking about how to make sure the building is accessible to all residents.